Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm attempting RB Assistant Prelims live mock test in oliveboard. So first of all, English section, let's get started. So first question, if the dash is like this tomorrow, I will plan to go for a long drive. If the weather is like this tomorrow. Option B. Next, Fatima is a tenacious woman. She never dash up. So she never gives up. Next, a formal contract is signed which is renewable annually. Next, the previous occupants has left the house in a terrible mess. The previous occupant has left the house in a terrible mess. Next, this is word swapping. You can find me in room number 301. So you and me interchange. So A and B. Only C. Next, dash have limit your borrowing exceeded. You have exceeded your borrowing limit. So B and C interchange. Only B and C. Option B. Next, limited management is not time to work alone. So limited management. So here time management is not limited to work alone. So A and C. Option D. Next, the physician of trustee and the trust is coming. The physician and trustee of the trust is coming. So of and also and. These two words are interchanged. A and B. Only C. Next, she called to participate in the refused. She refused to participate in the college strike. So C and A interchange. Option A. Next, foreign trip are reasonably changed for these visitors. So here foreign visitors are changed is not, it's charged. Foreign visitors are reasonably charged for this trip. So C and A. Only D. Next, despite the unfavorable circumstances, we continued our journey. Despite the unfavorable circumstances, we continued with our journey. Despite the unfavorable circumstances, we continued of our journey. I think it's no correction is required. Next, before we are fixate on this behemoth size, let's talk about how it performs. Before we were fixated on this behemoth size, let's talk about how it performs. Before we will fixate on this behemoth size, so I think it's D. Next, liver disease is a common but rarely recognized contributor to mental health symptoms. So option B. Next one, this is misspelled word. According to preliminary information, the vast majority of enemy targets in the airspace of the state were detected and destroyed. According to preliminary information, the vast majority of energy targets in the airspace of the state were detected and destroyed. I think it's all are correct. Next, the party had argued that the judgment has approved discrimination by permitting the exclusion of the poor. the party had argued that the judgment. I think it's B. Next one, in the context of the present decline in the very idea of democracy, option B. Next, the revelation about the evil capabilities of the human race, so option C. Next one, find the error in the given sentences. The mother along with her two daughters, so option C, it was not were, it was. Next, if it rains we use umbrellas and raincoats. If it rains we use umbrella and raincoats. It is raining, so I think it's B. Next, not one of the students were willing to take the rest. I think it's A. Next, neither of you are displaying enough resilience at work. Neither of you think it's A. None of you, I think. Next, from 22nd onwards, it's reading comprehension. So first of all, when the police forcibly entered 43-year-old Paulina Vieira's apartment, they found her lifeless body on the floor of the kitchen, covered in mysterious bruises. The lead detective immediately suspected homicide and ordered an autopsy, but after extensive analysis, the coroner concluded the cause of the death was vitamin C deficiency. In a video appearing on social media, Stefan Brolo, who sources confirms is a close friend of Paulina, is seen weeping and uttering, "This is all my fault. At the offices of my city's largest newspaper, I sip my third espresso of the morning and finish writing the story. One coffee per story is a good rule to live by. I wish could teach this to new journalists, but they have their own ways of doing things. After I finish my third random fatality write-up of the morning, I announce I am sick of tabloid journalism to the newsroom, to no one in particular. The young writers around me ignore me." So in the economic downturn in traditional media, they are happy to simply hold a job. Next, Gossip, our new chief editor, says article with the topic of either sex or death received 10 times more clicks than any other. The editorial concepts in his head are as blunt as the sales method of a fish seller in the market. I need to endure another month of ambulance chasing until I can focus on another piece of investigative journalism. My lengthy expose of government corruption last month, which filled half the front page of the print edition, received fewer views online than a weekend car crash or a right club brawl. So here, first question, which of the following options is a synonym of the word deficiency? So inadequacy. Okay. Next, what is the following word antonym? Random. So systematic. Option A. Fill in the blank X with appropriate word. So in last, in the vitamin C, focus on the vitamin C. Nutrition stories are good for our advertisers. A maximum. So max, several reporters type notes into their mobiles. Even an untrained eye can hide them, proposing all types of vitamin stories. I think it's hide. Next one. Which of the following things was prominent in the dead body that the police found in the passage? So the body was mysterious bruises all over the body. Okay, option D. Next, What was the immediate action that lead detective took in the passage? I think it's but after explaining the Quran conclude the cause of death by events in the video. The recommend immediately suspected and ordered an autopsy. So option A. What was the cause for the death of 43-year-old Paulina given in the passage? So deficiency of vitamin C. Next, option B. Which of the following rules does the speaker want the new journalist to learn as per the passage? Which of the following rules does the speaker want new journalist as per the passage? One coffee per story is a good rule. So option C. Next, how do the young writers treat the speakers according to the passage? How do the young writers treat the speakers according to the passage? So in third stanza, maximum gossip is standing in front of my desk. When I have not, you interviewed the friend of whom idiot, it's all my fault friend, young, attractive, trending online. Gossip says that this with his voice rising in volume with each word. Stop name. I show gossip my memory for detail is flawless. I did not study political science to chase after fans of murder victims and suicides. Through it, he turns around the stumps of halfway across the newsroom. He turns back and shouts. How do young writers treat the speakers according to the passage? Young writers. So here in second stanza, I am sick of tabloid journalism to the newsroom too. No one in particular. The young writers around me ignored me. So option A. Okay. Next 30th question. Who among the following the speaker given in the passage? Stephen Bradley. New video during a chat open video is confirmed. I think it's Stephen Bradley. So let's check once again. So I have doubt from this 11th question. I think despite the unfavorable circumstances, we continued our journey. So I think this is correct. Next, before we are fixate. So I think it's before we fixate is correct. On this wave says, let's talk about how it performs. Next, liver disease is a common but rarely recognized contributor. Option B. Next, according to preliminary, I think it's preliminary, it means first information. So option A. Next, the party had argued that the judgment, I think it's option B. Discrimination, exclusion of the poor. Next, in the context of the present decline in the very idea of democracy, this is true. And the revelation about the evil capabilities. Human race, I think it's C. So this is, I think, all 30 questions I answered. Let's see how many questions are correct. So this is English section. So I completed RB Assistant Prelims live mock test in oliveboard app. So this is my score. Overall I attempted 92 questions. I left 2 questions from reasoning section, and overall 91 questions are correct, 7 are incorrect. total score 89.25. And English language, I attempted 30 questions, 24 are correct, 6 are incorrect. Overall I got 22.50. And in quant, I attempted all 35 questions, all 35 correct. And in reasoning, I attempted only 33 questions, 1 is incorrect, 32 are correct. Overall I got 31.75. So this is my score. Anyone attempted this mock test, so please share your score. Thank you.